Yay Networks.
You're listening to the Chatty Daddies podcast.
Welcome to the Chatty Daddies. Three dads hanging out, talking about kids, talking about life.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
I'm on a struggle bus right now. I don't know if you guys are. With buying my kids presents.
Oh, really?
That's a lot.
I'm just struggling.
Like you're struggling to find out what they want, or are you struggling to like reel it back in from like they want thousands of dollars worth of gifts?
No, I think I messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I think I mess up because when my kids say they want something, and you know how we all grew up, like with not much. Whenever they say they want something, I tend to just want to surprise them, and I get it throughout the year to where we get to Christmas time. For example, I'll tell you, Chloe's Christmas list, guys, this is how I know I messed up. She just wants candy and pasta.
Delicious. Hey, I'm in.
I know it's
want
great. But like I need like the toy that she really I want that moment where they cry and they go crazy nuts, and I want that moment, but I don't think I'm gonna get it.
And
You're not going to get a viral moment from Chloe?
She's still into toys and things, right? Like she's not just about the like more not adult but grown up stuff.
Tween.
Like, is she paying attention more to clothes like a teenager would? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The dolls are going away. Like she still plays with her dolls here and there, but it's starting to get to the age where kids ruin it for each other.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's getting to the point where like girls are like, I don't play with dolls anymore. So she doesn't want to say she plays with dolls in front of her friends, but she does still play with them.
And that girl that's saying that plays with dolls
Absolutely.
still, too.
Because, absolutely they do. But we're getting to that spot now where my kids they don't want kid toys anymore. They want like big kid toys.
What kind of pasta does she want though? Are we talking like we need some manicotti? Do you want elbow macaroni?
She wants shapes, like funny shapes.
Sure.
But Kelly Raspberry from the Kid Craddock Morning Show, we were talking about this. She gave me the best idea. She said I should buy her a pasta maker.
That'd be cool.
So that she can make her own, which would be a great thing. And my daughter likes to, bake and cook and stuff. She loves the kitchen. So, but I'm struggling.
Another idea.
Yeah?
Maybe you take her to like a pasta cooking class.
Oh,
Dude,
nice little
that would be
daddy-daughter
great.
dates.
And they can show you how to like pour the flour out into a little pile.
Yep.
You make a little bowl out of the flour. Then you crack eggs in it. Then you mix the dough up.
Well, I told you one of the things we got her is a subscription for little kids, like a baking subscription.
Okay.
So they send her stuff to bake every month.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Which is
That's a
really
good
cool.
idea.
Yeah,
I hadn't heard about that. That's
So
cool.
It's teaching the kids how to be responsible in the kitchen and all that stuff. And she does it on her own now. She makes us breakfast every Saturday and Sunday.
I don't want to front you guys out,
Okay.
but do y'all have a spending limit on your kids? Like, are you like $100 is what we do max at Christmas? I feel like that was back in the day.
Yeah.
What I like. $100, if it's somewhere around there, I know that I can probably get that for Christmas. If we go over that, we're looking at needing to put together a couple of, a birthday and a Christmas.
I gotta say, as sometimes as big of a headache it is, especially for dads, we all know that dads don't necessarily want to shuffle around to 8 different Christmas parties with the kids on Christmas days. It's not necessarily the most fun, but I will say, having 8 different Christmas things that we go to, my kids get 1 or 2 things at every stop. Then their grandparents get them 5 presents each, and they have 2 sets of grandparents. And then there's Santa, and then there's us. So we actually don't give them a ton because they're already getting 10 presents even before Christmas Day.
Right.
Yeah, we try to do 1 from me, 1 from mommy, and 1 from each other.
Each kid.
So they end up getting like 3, and then Santa, of course, comes and hooks them up with their list.
I feel like Santa always brings in the big stuff.
I know.
Does Santa bring the big stuff to y'all's house? Yeah, he does.
Last year, I told Santa to move over
I want the credit.
because Kaysen wanted a PlayStation, and I figured, okay, he's of age, of where let's hook him up. And this is where it gets crazy because you also feel a little bit of guilt because one of them gets a more expensive gift than the other one, and you're like,
and they're looking, they notice,
sure. But I was like, you know what, Santa, I know he asked you for the PS, but I want the limelight on
The
this
circuitry is very intricate for the tiny little elf
I don't want the
figures.
elves messing up the PlayStation.
And
So
Chloe's sitting there looking like, okay, a PlayStation 5, that's at least 10 shirts that I could have.
sure,
Right.
or a TV.
And I only got 4.
That's why this year she was smart. She's like, "Can I have a TV?" And I'm like, "Oh, come on, girl."
What
Hey,
size
good thing
is
is TVs are a lot cheaper than PS5s.
They are.
Not to be old man guy, I went to the store the other day and I bought, when I was in college, I bought a 42-inch television used for $800.
a lot
And
of
it
money.
hurt to spend that money back then.
Oh, now they have them that are like 85 inches OLED smart TVs for $740 something. And I
Yeah.
go,
What?
I suppose this is good for the world, and I'm happy, but I was so furious.
And remember, and back then,
diatribe.
you used to have to bring like 2 or 3 friends to help you buy
Yeah,
the
help you
TV
move it.
to move it. But now you could carry these bad boys under your arm.
Yeah.
They're light.
Okay, so while we're talking about presents,
Yeah.
can I move on? Can I move
Yeah,
on
of
for a
course.
second?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Maybe parents turn it down for now.
More secrets.
Yeah, just some more secrets. Don't want it out there. So, my son, we were talking about something, and Santa came up, and he goes, "You know, some kids don't believe in Santa,
Oh,
Dad."
no.
And I said, "Really? Who says that? No
And
way."
Do you kind of feel like it's kind of coming, or were you just like caught off guard?
My son Davis, he's 6. He's one of the kids where I think he'll believe it. Like this might be his last year,
Yeah.
or he'll believe it until he's like 18. Like there's no in between for him.
Yeah.
So he said, you know, some kids say, and I could tell by the way he was asking, he was trying to get an answer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dad, some kids say Santa's not real. And I was like, really? And so
What do you think? Did you ask him, what do you think?
no, I tried to change the subject real fast, and then he said again. He said, "But is Santa real?"
Oh, he did ask.
And I had a moment because I'm kind of the opinion like if they're going to ask, I should probably be honest with them and let them know. And it's like, okay, is this just one more little lie that parents tell their kids for years and years, and then they get crushed down the road? So we
Yeah.
also have the Elf on a Shelf, we have the Tooth Fairy, we have the Easter Bunny, we have all these things that we're just making up.
and one domino falls, and
They all
Exactly,
fall.
and then they all fall. And so I've always kind of told myself, like, okay, if he asks, I'll just be honest. And I did not do that. I said, absolutely, he's real. And I think I said, like, he is real if you believe he's real, something like that.
Right.
And then quickly changed the subject. And
Oh, look at this thing.
He went and helped me get something out of the garage. I don't know what it was, and we just
move.
quickly changed the subject. So he's starting to put those feelers out there.
Yeah.
We literally had the same conversation, Nick. My wife and I did, because my kids are now old enough, and she said, "Do you think Kaysen knows?" Because Chloe, she's still really into the elf, Santa, everything, but she's questioning Kaysen, and I said, "I don't know, but he's been a really good big brother if he doesn't."
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
And she said, "Well, how are we going to handle this?" And I said, and hear me out, because I have 2 scenarios. One where I know of a kid that was told by his parents, and they told the kid, and he was devastated.
Oh, man.
You guys lied to me. You guys teach me this, but you're doing this. Devastated. dude.
Meltdown.
Like meltdown, it was a big deal. And then there's my scenario where I was never told anything. I just went along for the ride, and it just kind of evolved into
Sure.
an adult.
Sure.
And
I
nobody
think
says anything.
Just one Christmas, there's not
Yeah.
those gifts from Santa.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I told my wife. I was like, we'll continue it. Even when they get older, like, Santa brought us stuff. Even when we're like, they're in high school, and
Yeah.
when they come back from college.
Of course
Just
Santa's real.
Because I feel like it's just a nice little easier lead into the world.
Yeah, I don't know what your friends are talking
Yeah, instead
about.
of just dropping an anvil on their head.
And
And
it's
just,
crazy because, like, the whole Santa thing, not that it's all what Christmas is about, but it just adds that little cherry on
nice.
top of the Christmas season that's kind of fun. It's a little ridiculous, but it's silly and it's cute.
Well, then Kinsey goes, well, I think if he asks, we got to be truthful. We can't, we got to be real with him. And I said, oh, well, he did. Because he asked me this year.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, man. And I folded. And I didn't tell him. I just said, same thing you did, Nick. I said, listen, if you believe it's real, then it's real. And when you don't believe it's real, it stops. Mm-hmm. And that's what I left it at. I don't feel like I lied.
Yeah.
Right? I just kept it alive.
It's kind of like
But
being
he
a
gave me-
magician. It's
yeah.
like being a magician. Like, no, that coin didn't actually
Right.
come from behind your ear, but
Isn't
if you
life
believe
better?
it's from behind your ear, then it came from behind your
Yeah.
ear.
Right.
This is one of the toughest things to deal with now as the kids get older. I'm just going to go ahead and just let it. Just going to let it fizzle out the way it did for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a rough day. I remember when I,
Were you told?
found out.
Are you?
Well, I asked the question on Christmas morning. Like
great time.
because I'm excited about the present, and I go, "Hey, Santa brought it to me. Santa brought it. This is awesome!" And I remember my mom and my sister kind of
Making side eyes
They
at
have a
each other.
side eye, like, does he really believe that, or is he like?
How
I can
old
feel.
were you?
Oh, let's see.
19?
I got a present. I got a present from the Lost World, the Jurassic Park movie. I got a little Velociraptor egg that would open and close. So
And
let me
that's one of
see.
your favorite movies, The Lost World, Jurassic Park. I'm gonna say 1998. Chuck, hit me.
It is 1997. Oh, so I would have been 8 years old.
Okay, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah,
Good
That's-
age.
That's when I found, I went looking in my parents' closet and I saw a present that I had asked for in the closet. And I didn't get many presents as a kid.
Yep.
I saw it. It was the Ghostbusters ride, the
Ectoplasma.
Ectoplasma.
The car, the Ghostbusters
yeah.
car. You know which one? It was that.
Oh.
And I remember when I opened up my presents when we were giving the gifts on Christmas Eve, it wasn't there. And I remember feeling like, wait. In my head, I'm like, I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was there. I saw it. Sure enough, the next morning, it was there. Mm-hmm. They never told me. I found it myself.
Yeah.
But I never wanted to say I knew, just because, again, I thought it would end. So I wasn't devastated. I was cool with it.
Right.
Yeah. I just found a way to get more presents.
Now, Trey, when you said, "Oh, Santa's here," and your mom and your sister kind of looked at each other from across the room, then what happened?
I go, he's not real, is he? And they go, yeah, we kind of thought it was time to tell you. We wanted to make sure that you were old enough, but it's always nice for other kids to have the belief that it's happening, and so we don't want to ruin it for anybody else. I remember not wanting to be the one that ruined it, even though like. The reason I started to not believe was because I was like the last kid.
It's other
kids are
Yeah.
talking about it at school. Those other damn kids.
yeah,
And it's always the kids with older brothers and sisters.
Sure.
Always.
There's a few friends in my son's class. They're kindergartners, and their parents are like, "No, we don't do that," and they don't.
Yeah,
they
like,
don't believe in it, and we
ever.
just don't do it at our house.
Not one time have they ever talked about Santa.
Seriously,
not
yeah,
around-
same.
They're like, I want all the credit. I'm the one that worked hard and paid for those presents, which is fine. That I guess
I
it's
get it.
however you get your jollies at Christmas.
But can we have the conversation with your kids and tell them, hey, don't ruin it for the other parents who are
Right,
doing it?
totally.
Because those kids love to spoil it.
and I don't think it matters. They're gonna love to spoil it, whether their parents are
Regardless.
like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't do that.
It is a very special, important time of year spent with your family, spent with your relatives, your loved ones. And wouldn't it be great if you could remember all those fun stories that you're having right now or that you had at Christmas when you were 10 years old and Uncle Joe said that funny thing or Aunt Cheryl brought that funny new boyfriend? Wouldn't it be funny to remember all these stories? Well, we want to tell you about our friends over at Storyworth.
Oh, Storyworth is awesome. You'll get those memories saved because every single week, Storyworth is going to email your loved one a single life-related question that you get to pick from their collection. Like, what's the bravest thing you've ever done? Or what's the farthest you've traveled? And then you answer those questions. And all you got to do is reply with the story and boom.
Mom, who is your least favorite husband?
Yeah.
Things like that.
They will stack those up each and every week after a year of them writing their story and telling you what important things happen in their life. Storyworth compiles your loved ones' stories, memories, and even any photos that they include into a hardcover book, creating a valued keepsake. How cool is that? You get your own memoir.
If grandma and grandpa are getting older and your kids are little, this is the best way to keep those memories alive and then give it to your kids.
Millions of stories have already been told with Storyworth because they make the process so simple. So get started with your loved one for the holidays, and before you know it, you'll both be cherishing those timeless stories for generations to come.
Help your family share their story this holiday season with Storyworth. Go to storyworth.com/daddies today and save $10 on your first purchase. That's STORYWORTH.com/daddies to save $10 on your first purchase. Storyworth.com/daddies.
So on the flip side of the kids thing, there are a lot of adults that we have to buy presents for in my family. There's on one side we're doing like a white elephant gift. On one side we're doing draw names out of a hat for Secret Santa. One side it's just if you want to buy a present for somebody, buy a present. We're not doing anything in particular, but if you want to. So, do y'all have a way that you do it with your family?
I think on all the different things that I do, I think we just do like a Secret Santa thing.
Yeah.
I think maybe at one place we do a white elephant, but it's just a Secret Santa-y type thing, and I love it. For my brother and for my wife's brother, we've said no gifts. We're not changing gifts. It's just watch our kids one night. You can watch.
Love it.
We'll watch your kids one night of the year.
We do immediate family. So my mom and dad and my wife's mom and dad, they get presents, grandma and grandpa's.
Yeah.
Then we do, if my sister-in-law comes over, we buy them a present. If they're going to be at our house celebrating Christmas, we tend to give that person a present. But the best thing, and this is from Kinsey's side of the family, that they did, because their family's pretty big, and they all would get together on Christmas. So that's a lot of people to buy for, right? Like 30 people. So what they started doing is, right around November, they would draw names out of a hat.
Yeah.
And you would just draw a name of a family member, and you got them a present.
Yeah, the Secret Santa thing.
Dude, it was great.
Easy.
It took away the stress. You only had to shop for one person, and they would send you a list with 3 or 4 things they really liked. Dude, it was the Wilton family had it going on with that.
I love it. And so have y'all bought all these presents for the big family yet?
We Kara.
The moms always do it.
Did absolutely everything. I have still yet to buy her Christmas present, so, killing it for the holidays. I'm focusing on Quaid. But my real question is grandparents. Grandparent gifts are the ones that I try to rack my brain, and I can't come up with anything a grandparent I think would like. Like I was like, I'll get them lottery tickets and hope for a trickle-down effect in the end.
Here's what you need to get. You need to get the battery daddy. I've been telling everybody about this.
The holder, the battery holder?
It's a battery holder. It looks like a tackle box almost.
Yeah.
And it has little individual slots for different size batteries. You can fit like 200 batteries in there. Blair saw one online the other day because we just had a battery drawer. And it's just loose batteries everywhere. And she was like, hey, I saw an ad. Go get this from Home Depot. I was rolling my eyes, thought it was stupid, and I got it. And man, if that's not my favorite thing in my closet right now, the battery daddy.
It's even got a little thing. You put the battery to see how much juice that battery has.
Yeah, you can check to see if it's a good battery. Also, electric screwdriver. It's not a drill.
Okay,
It's just an electric screwdriver.
The smaller one?
Doesn't have as much juice to it.
Granddads love that stuff.
Now, do you know where your battery daddy is right now?
It's in my closet.
Mine's in my office.
But like on a shelf in your closet?
Yes, it's in like a hall closet
Is
that we have.
it up real high?
Probably.
Blair doesn't like it and would like it moved.
How do you know this?
When we were at our company Christmas party the other day, there was a battery daddy getting passed around in the white elephant gift. I was like, oh, I want that. And I stole it at one point, and then it got stolen from me. But Blair leaned over to Kara and told her the full story of the battery daddy and where it is now in the home.
Not a fan.
And then, no, she likes it.
loves
She's
it.
like, I can't get to it. I have to get a step stool out to go and get to it.
She has said, like, can we put this down here? I'm like, batteries need to be out of the way.
And
I'm
then-
putting it up high.
And so that was whenever it first got unwrapped, the battery daddy and the white elephant gift exchange. And so then I stole it and brought it back over to sit with us. And she kind of moved Kara out of the way and started telling the story again about how the battery daddy is
Nice.
Up too high on the
It's way
shelf.
too
So she
high.
needs that move.
You know what it's turned that into? So please move it today, Nick, if you don't
I guess
mind.
I'm going to have to. I'm going to move it higher.
But
Just-
you can do
just
it. She
because.
doesn't listen to this, right?
No, she
so
doesn't
you
listen.
just move it down, and she'll be like, "Oh my gosh, thank you
Wow.
so much," and it looks like you're the sweet, caring, listening guy.
You know what it's turned into with me and my parents is we give each other gift cards. So I give them a $25 gift card to this place, and they give me a $25. So it's basically a wash.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want to be the Grinch.
I
I do
know.
love the holidays, but especially like for my brother, we would be like, what do you want? I don't know, Amazon card. What do you want? I don't know, Best Buy.
Yeah.
Or we'd each buy each other a flannel shirt. Well, we could have just not done that whole exchange and we're fine, right?
Yeah, totally.
for sure.
Give you a hug.
So like, as long as the kids have presents, that's cool.
That's all
I
that
don't
matters.
need anything.
This is a kid's holiday. Let's be real here.
Yeah. So
You know?
I don't want to be a Grinch about it, but at some point it's like, this is getting a little ridiculous.
And we all kind of feel that way about some tradition or another.
Yeah.
don't we?
Now, there is a thought where it's like, the thought of the gift is what counts. So I shouldn't have to ask my brother what he wants. I should go to the store, think about him, and think about what he could use. And boy, I bet he would love that flannel shirt if I thought about it for him.
and that is the way you should do things.
I know,
But it's
and
not
I
how we
should
do it.
have that
It's not how
outlet, but I
Christmas works
don't.
anymore.
All we did is create holidays that create stress for us as humans.
Yeah, it's just from
Typically.
it's consumerism, man. It's
yeah.
the man that tried to put these thoughts in our head,
Make
man.
Christmas corporate.
And I want to send some love to all the people who have birthdays around Christmas time, like my son, because I've truly started to notice how much of it sucks for them.
When is his birthday?
Kaysen's is the 20th.
Okay, so it is very close.
It's literally 5 days away from Christmas, and so he has a birthday party, and then on top of that, Christmas. So his birthday doesn't feel special.
Yeah.
You know?
At a lot of family like gatherings, if it's, grandparents are over or something, is it like, okay, here's Kaysen's birthday present, and then here's Kaysen's Christmas present, so like it's not as special?
It gets clumped. Sometimes it's like, here's your Christmas present. Christmas birthday present.
Right, it's just a mix. It's combined.
That's rough.
And now he started to notice, like, oh, my sister gets a present in the summertime because her birthday's in September, and then she gets more presents around my birthday time.
You ever do the half birthday?
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
We're literally thinking about switching his birthday to a half birthday. That way he celebrates in the summertime and has his birthday presents, and then in the wintertime he has just Christmas.
Then you have summer birthday parties.
Yeah, and
kids can go to that.
Perfect. And we'll still have we'll celebrate his actual birthday as a family, not with all the kids, because all the kids are all traveling with their. If you grew up with a Christmas birthday, you're an angel. It's tough, man. I feel for you.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a letter here from a mom.
Do we want to roll it over to the next one just to not waste time, or do you want to? We're already 20 minutes in. We can save it. Or we can just do it
I'll
now.
do it.
Okay,
because
cool.
I have a second letter.
That's fine.
For the next one.
Yeah.
I got a letter from a mom here.
A chatty mommy?
Yes, this is from Kathleen. It's about mom guilt.
All right.
All right. She said, guys, can we talk about second-time parent guilt?
Okay.
This may be more for moms, and I'm not sure, but I had our second baby last week. So she's freshly has a second baby via C-section, and the mom guilt is real for my 3-year-old who wants all my love and attention that she's used to having, but now I have a newborn, and I'm recovering, and I feel like I'm failing. Did any of you or your wives go through this, and can you provide any helpful tips on how to survive the newborn stage when you also have a toddler?
Yeah, I'm 100% feeling you on that.
Yeah.
It's not just moms. Dads feel it too. You're doting on the new one. You're carrying them, show them all the affection and love, and these kids notice. Mm-hmm. The weight of you just have to make sure to be cognizant of your older kid. Yeah. And when you start, they're going to act up. By the way, this is when kids start acting up. Why? They want attention.
Totally.
So when they're acting up, instead of and this is where I messed up. So this is why I'm telling you, I messed up when my son would start acting up. I would reprimand him.
Yeah, you yell at him.
And like, what are you doing? Why'd you throw your sister's Cheerio treats or whatever? He wasn't doing it because he's being a jerk. He's doing it because he wanted attention, whether it's good or bad attention. But instead, I feel like I created this sense of anxiety in my son because instead of going like, okay, he wants my attention, let me pan over to him and let me just give him my undivided attention and play with him. Instead, he got in trouble. And that's where I messed up.
Yeah.
So when your kid starts acting up, your 3-year-old, instead of yelling at him or telling him go to your room or taking something away or whatever we do as parents, because we've all messed up in that regard, play with him.
Yeah.
You want to play? You want to watch a movie? You want a show? What do you want to do, honey? And see how they respond. You know, a lot of the times that bad behavior, from what I've seen, will stop and they'll go, oh, yeah, let's play this. And that way you won't. I feel like I've created a long lasting effect. In fact, I had it this weekend with my son, where when he was going to bed, he told his mom, and this broke me because I thought I was kicking ass. I thought I was doing great as a dad. And Kinsey came down and said, Kaysen just said, I don't feel like you and my dad and Chloe like me.
Mm. Yeah, is that a manipulation tactic as a kid?
No, I think it's just because he acts up because Chloe right now, he doesn't have any sports right now. He's not in the limelight, and Chloe is playing soccer, so she's getting all the attention. We're driving her everywhere, and so he's acting up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I went back to what I did when he was a kid, and I got mad at him, and I told him, stop acting like this. And he wants attention, and he verbalized it by saying, I don't feel like you guys like me. And I had to have a really heart-to-heart sit down with my son and tell him, dude, I am broken that you think we don't like you. I love you. I couldn't say it enough, but I said, I don't like how you behave sometimes. Doesn't mean I don't like you. It just means I want you to change your behavior. But it's still happening, and he's 11 years old almost. And if I would have gotten ahead of it when they were little, I feel like I would be doing much better as a parent. But I messed up. That's why I'm telling you, if your kid's acting up, don't reprimand him. Give him attention. Yeah. And then if he keeps acting up or whatever, then do something about it. But
I've heard of some other folks on different parenting blogs and stuff. They'll say like, okay, when you're in this almost exact same situation that Kathleen is in, a newborn at home with an older kid, you don't announce it, but you need to like schedule every day. You need to say, this 20 minutes I'm hanging out with my older kid.
Yeah.
And
Genius.
You and if dad's around, dad does it. You know, if there's another caregiver in their house, then they do it also. Because, again, everything's all on the baby. So there's 20 minutes when just dad is playing with the kid, whatever it is. And then an hour or two later, there's 20 minutes where it's just mom when the kid's napping, which sucks for mom because that's when she's trying to do the rest of the stuff that she wants to get done. But for 20 minutes during one of those naps, hang out with the older kid. Just put your phone away, turn the TV off, undivided attention. Do whatever they want to do.
We got to remember these ages they seem like forever. Like this takes forever. It's so temporary. Yeah. It is in the grand scheme and their whole life, your whole life. This is just a tiny little iota of your life. And we don't think about that enough, I think, as parents. So I'm glad you wrote us because I know you're not alone in feeling that way. You have so many people going like, oh, my God, amen, sister.
This is me spitballing here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it varies from kid to kid. But would it help if the older kid kind of feels like he has a role in being a caretaker? Hey, can you bring the milk over? Hey, can you grab
maybe.
the
Kids love having
diaper?
little jobs.
Exactly.
Not like a ton of chores, but like,
Right,
bring me the diaper.
Bring me the diaper.
Make them feel like they're in on everything. Yeah, you're right. That's a great idea, Trey.
We used to do is whenever Ellie's diaper was dirty. See, we only put number 1 diapers in like the diaper trash in the room. We just threw the number 2 bags just like outside the back door because it would smell.
Yeah.
And so then just pick them up every few days and you throw them in the trash can outside. Anyways, we would give the little baggie to Davis and we'd be like, throw it outside. And he'd just launch it off into the patio. And it's kind of fun.
You got a job.
For 2 seconds, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it gets stuck behind a patio chair and you don't see it for a few weeks and then you got a lot of smells in your backyard. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm not at that point. I have no idea
Yeah.
if I'll ever be at that point. But that's just my little idea right there.
But parent guilt is absolutely real.
Oh, yeah.
We totally get you on that. And we're not perfect. We're human. And we're going to probably continue to mess that up from time to time. But you're trying. It seems like you are.
And Kathleen, the good news is that mom guilt, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any helpful tips you get from someone,
As you just heard, I'm still dealing with it.
That guilt's going to move to the next thing.
Yeah, man.
Well,
I wrote Casey. This is how bad I felt, guys. I wrote him a letter last
Aw.
night. I told Trey during the show. I said I couldn't sleep last night because I felt so bad about that statement that I got up at midnight and I wrote him a letter. I just handwritten letter telling him how much I'm proud of him and love him, just in hopes that gets him back. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, that sucks that he said that, man. That's got to hurt. That'll be something you remember for years.
For sure. And kids' feelings are valid, dude. He's feeling that way because of something or a reason for that, and that stems off of us as parents. And I got to find a way to fix it.
Yeah. Well, that is this episode of the Chatty Daddies. If you want to write a letter and get in contact with us, all the ways to do so are in the description below. Next week, we're going to be talking about potty training.
Ooh, you're there, huh?
Quaid is kind of starting to use the restroom on the potty by himself a lot, but we're going full intensive potty training over the Christmas break. And so let's get into some tips about how to do potty training next week. And we'll maybe wait. So we'll get into tips on how to do some potty training. And if you happen to have a dad bop of the week, please send us one of those as well. We hadn't had those in a minute. But I'm Trey Peart.
I'm Nick Adams.
I'm JC Chavez.
And remember,
stand up straight.
Ooh, smooth sign off.
Yes, it
that
was
good.
The Chatty Daddies Podcast.